Yeah, hi guys. I'm sitting next to my fireplace here in my house. Thought it'd be a good place to talk about what I wanted to talk about, what I wanted to show you today. And it's a bit reminiscent of Beer Beard and some others that do like Fireside rambles, so I thought this would be a good spot. Anyways, many of you know that Peterson and John Aisberry and many of these tobacco groups and companies in Europe come out with holiday blends or holiday season blends or Christmas blends for the holidays. And here in the U.S., it got me thinking. What are the blends here in the U.S. that are available for for this type of a season? Holiday season, Christmas season, whatever you want to call it. So it got me thinking. What are the ones that are here in the U.S. that are available and that we can smoke and that we can enjoy this time of year? And there are some. McClelland traditionally had put out a blend called Christmas Cheer. Of course, we all know about that. But because of and this might affect all of these blends, perhaps, because of the FDA rulings. Christmas Cheer and perhaps the rest of these are in question of production. We're not sure when and to what extent and how long these blends will be available. But just briefly wanted to introduce a few, and specifically one I'm smoking today. I'll show you that. McClelland also put out this year, and I have it ordered, but I don't have it with me yet. It's called Holiday Spirit. It's limited edition, 2017. And that's a burley, black Cavendish, Virginia, kind of the typical leaves that you get for this time, or these type of blends. These type of holiday blends that are aromatic blends for seasonal tobaccos. But also, Cornell and Diehl has available 3 blends. That could be your choice. Of course, there are other blends that people like to smoke this time of year, like plum cake, or there are many others that fit the profile that we think of with holiday season, winter season, Christmas blends, those kind of things. But so Cornell and Diehl put out 3 blends that I think would be good for this category, I guess you could say. The first is called We Three Kings. And they're all very similar with the type of tobacco that's used: black Cavendish, Virginia, and Burleys go into this. We Three Kings, I think, is red and golden Virginia, black Cavendish, but I think instead of the Burley, they use Oriental Turkish Katerini. They like to use this Katerini Turkish tobacco in their tobaccos, in their blends. So that's one option. And I have all of these that I'm going to try, but I've only tried one so far, and that's the one I wanted to talk about at the end that I'm smoking here. So the second one is called Corncob Pipe. By Cornell and Diehl. It's a red and golden Virginia Burley and black Cavendish, and they say that it tastes like you're having a hot chocolate with like chocolate notes and marshmallow notes. That's what they claim. So that could be your choice. But the last one is what I'm smoking now, or trying to smoke because I'm talking too much. It's called Golden Days of Yore. Let me show you the tin. So it's all right. The tin art is okay. See if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. So these tins by Cornell and Diehl are all right. They're not as perhaps classy or ornate or as beautiful as perhaps say like the Peterson or some of the other tins that are real actual tobacco tins. But these do come sealed. Many of the other ones come in like a plastic bag inside, and they're not really sealed, and you have to draw them up. But nevertheless, the tin art it's okay. But so, what is this tobacco? This is, I thought, the most interesting of all the Cornell and Diehl Christmas season blends. This has the red and golden Virginias, the two types of Virginias. It has a black Cavendish, but just a small amount, just enough to add the sweetness. And then it gets interesting, I think. And then they put dark fired Kentucky and the Katerini, the Turkish Oriental. And it's not a strong smelling blend, and it's not what I would consider a heavy aromatic. But you can smell the sweetness of the Virginias, and you can smell just a little bit of spice, a little spicy peppery from the Kentucky. Yeah, and that's it. It's not very overpowering like you think of aromatics, or especially a lot of the holiday season blends that have a lot of fruity berry essence to them that will fill the room, and you can definitely smell them. This is not like this at all. So yeah, that's very nice. Let me show you the tobacco. So there's nothing too special about the cut, really. It's just a typical or traditional cut to it, although there are some interesting pieces in here. There are some larger leaf, and even it looked like some flake pieces. But it's just typical rough cut tobacco. It comes with good humidity. You could dry it out just a little bit. Yeah, but it burns well. It's there's nothing difficult about it. So, and it is a good tobacco. I like the Cornell and Diehl tobaccos. This, they say, this has the aroma of like cinnamon and allspice, even chocolate, and then they say they even put a small amount of rum on the top. And I can't detect all of those, but it does. To me, it tastes a little bit like a cinnamon and allspice cookie, but just with a hint of almost a smokiness from the dark-fired Kentucky that kind of takes over, and not takes over, but joins itself, I think, with the spicy, the allspice and cinnamon kind of flavor, the Christmas flavor, but it tastes very natural to me. Very, it does taste sweet, but it also has a very natural woody flavor to it from the Orientals and the dark fired. But the sweetness of the Virginias match well with those, and allow it to have a very good balance. So I really, out of all the Cornell and Diehl holiday type season blends, this is the one that I thought looked most interesting, and I think it will have the most flavor, I think, out of all the blends. But I'm going to see about that too. So, anyways, that's that about the tobacco blends. Also wanted to show you this new pipe I got. This pipe was carved for me by Mehmet Ali Birinci. Many of you have seen the video that Mark Berman Pipe Smoker made on this carver, and I have lots of meerschaum pipes already, so I wanted something that that's hard to find somewhere else, that I couldn't really find anywhere else, and that I didn't have already in my collection, something really different. And Mark also had a pipe just like this. I'm not sure who made it, but when I was thinking about what pipe to kind of have designed, I came across this one, and so I asked Mark, could I get this one made, and he said sure, but it'll cost you 700 euros for the rights to get another pipe made like mine. So I said, all right, that'll work. So it was pretty easy. I paid Mark through PayPal, and then he sent me a piece of paper to sign that said I bought the rights to get a pipe like his. So just kidding. No, I came across his pipe, and I thought, wow, that's a pipe that I can't really find anywhere else, and would love to have one similar to it. So I sent all the specs that I wanted to Ali Birinci, and emailed back and forth, and got a price that I thought was very fair. And he said he could do it, and he did an amazing job. Has a silver band, 9mm filter, and I think it's just a perfect kind of holiday season looking pipe. Just really did a beautiful job on that. Really comfortable to smoke, to hold in your hand, to even clench, very light. So that's it, guys. I'm going to try to get this lit again and enjoy the rest of this pipe. But just wanted to talk to you guys about you know, the holiday season blends, and just a little bit, and if you guys have any other ideas, I'd like to hear about it. But it seems like these specific types of blends in the U.S. Perhaps they're really under question, but only time will tell, and we'll see. We'll see what happens to them. But anyways, if Golden Days of Yore sounds interesting to you, give it a try. I think it's a good blend. I really like the Cornell and Diehl blends. I think they do a pretty good job. So this one is a good one, I think, for the holiday season as well. So you guys take care and enjoy your pipes, whatever they may be. Some good tobacco. And enjoy the holiday season, wherever you are and whatever you may be doing. So, take care. We'll see you guys.